Alright, let me know when.
Go ahead.
Alright, welcome to the Best Acquaintances podcast. I'm Jackson Farrell, joined here by Casey Hall and Miles Shoemaker. We are the Best Acquaintances. That's all I got.
The music's playing right now. We're enjoying our breakfast. We had this vision of meeting early on Saturday mornings like old men, eat breakfast together, but somebody didn't grab
I
breakfast.
wasn't that hungry this morning.
We've been playing this for a while. So me and Jack went with the good old-fashioned honey butter chicken biscuit.
With wedges.
With the way you gotta get the wedges. Trust me, it's worth the price difference isn't much. It's worth it. So you probably watched episode 0. At least we hope you did. And as
I
I'm
kind of hope you didn't.
yeah, as I'm fixing my breakfast, we just kind of talked about how we met, and that was just a one time. So from now on, it's gonna look like this, which is anybody want to explain how it's gonna be? Kind of.
We're just going to talk about different topics. And some of them are relevant, some of them are not. You'll know Jax is not relevant.
Mine's not relevant either.
Just to give you a
Mine is
sneak
relevant.
preview, today we're going to be discussing. Actually, we are. But we're also going to be discussing bull riding.
Did you mean to say that?
I did not, but it fit perfectly. We're going to be discussing bull riding. Clickbait.
No, TikTok. I changed
Oh,
it.
TikTok.
I
Okay.
changed
Early
it.
this morning.
TikTok. Click bull riding. And did the Kent State gun girl Caitlin Bennett really poop herself at a frat party?
We're gonna find out
It's a conspiracy.
right now. I mean, the picture. Never mind. Okay.
We'll get into it. So
The
who wants
picture
to start?
does exist, but we're not going to see it today, guys.
All right. Well, I should have been a little more prepared because I have notes typed up. I don't know how I'm gonna look at my notes while the video's playing. I didn't think that through.
No, use it as a like a second screen.
I'll drag the
Yeah,
videos
go
up.
to that video thing.
I don't have a video thing.
You got the screen thing over there?
No, if I do that, it's gone.
Oh, well,
I got an idea.
we'll figure it out later.
I'm just gonna email to myself. So one of y'all can start y'all's topics off. I know y'all want to go first.
I
Look,
really
we don't
didn't
need
want-
my open, so.
All right, I'll go.
Yep.
Go. All right, do any of y'all use TikTok?
I mean, I've downloaded it.
Katie has it, and we'll sit in bed. Usually she scrolls and she finds some that are funny and saves them, and then she shows them to me, and we laugh about it.
That's verbatim exactly what me and Bracy do. So,
I don't watch it. I don't have
There's
it.
some funny stuff on there.
Well,
there
I
it
just
is.
I feel like I'm outdated.
I don't
Okay.
have it on my phone, but she does. She's gonna miss it when it goes away.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh, if you,
this
have
is what
it, if you have it downloaded, it's fine.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
the service isn't going away. But, like, you're not going to be able to download it after, well, actually,
Sunday.
today. Or no, Sunday.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
Tomorrow.
Sunday. Tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I was going to talk about. Starting tomorrow,
Mhm.
that is getting banned. That and then the app WeChat. I don't know what that is,
Oh, you're.
but both of them are owned by China,
Mhm.
and they're getting banned. What do y'all think about
Isn't that crazy that an app can get banned?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibilities.
But you got to
I
think
guess.
is China really spying on us using this app?
That's what this whole thing is that the Trump administration thinks that China is spying. Is it worth spying? We already have. There's probably so many social security numbers. Yours, Casey, everybody's on the internet already. And we don't even know.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
The information's
That-
already out there.
that's the
more likely.
thing. Facebook has, like, 10 times more on us than TikTok probably does, so.
It's scary how much.
I don't know. But, I mean, I get it, I guess. You don't want, like, foreign blah, blah, blah.
What's weird to me, I was reading on CNN, which
See it.
anyway, yeah. So Trump wanted it banned unless an American company
Bought
took
it.
control of it, and so he's worried about spying from China, but now America will spy on us if somebody would.
It kind of comes back to my whole Facebook comment.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like,
But if you're,
it's okay as long as it's in-house.
if you're China, though, would you sell it? I don't think you would sell it.
I don't know. I was thinking at first that this was what I was reading this morning, is that it was all linked back to, the trade war that's been going on with China and
Yeah.
America. I've kind of just stopped listening to the news. I've been listening to it for a long time, but every single day is something about Trump, and then more Trump. I just get tired of it.
So what Miles is saying that he's a Trump. Did everybody hear that? He's a Trump supporter.
No,
I'm
I
just
said,
kidding. We're not
I said
talking
don't like
politics over
listening to
here.
it.
No.
now everybody here is gonna think I'm like just joking. They're like, wait, Casey's not a Trump supporter.
Oh.
I'll leave y'all wondering.
But what was I getting to? What other personal data could they possibly want from us to?
I don't know. I mean, that's kind of like that's the whole weird thing about like just data in general and what like our government's fears of like, oh, what could they be collecting on our people? But like, really, like, what could they be collecting? Like, okay, some social security numbers, maybe, but even then, I mean, birthdays. The biggest thing is, I mean, like, I guess
Probably just use it to sell to us.
maybe, but also, and yeah, that's possible too. But I mean, you look at it this way, like, I know one big thing is like finances. People have like debit card, credit card linked to one account, and then you give an app permissions to go into your phone. You know, like there's pages and pages of fine print that people. I mean,
I agree.
myself, yeah, exactly. Click, click. You know, that's just like that's fine. Yeah, I was reading a thing earlier this week, and it was about like some app, and basically like these people are getting charged $300 randomly on their card. It was basically in the fine print of the app that was like it was like, you know, by accepting these terms of agreement, you know, like in 1 week from today, you know, your charge will be called you will be charged like a $300 service fee for using our app. It was just like some
Sounds like a bank
stupid
app.
game. Yeah, I mean, it was but you know, like that just kind of comes back to the fine print. Like no one ever reads it, so you don't really know what all. And you give, especially when you sync. Like, I sync my Google account to everything.
Yeah.
So
Same thing with the Apple ID that we got.
yeah, exactly.
Same
And
thing.
on my Google, which I don't have any, I have like one card on Google, but it's not even one I really use.
Yeah.
I don't have like any of my main bank cards or anything like that attached to it. But I know a lot of people use like Google Pay.
Mm-hmm.
People use Apple Pay or iPay, whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so I don't know. I mean, you know, but
Yeah, I think our country should be worried about that right now, like the whole China spying on us.
I'm not going to answer because our country's spying on us three right now talking about this.
I know.
This is going to like go on the
Bro,
radar.
you listen to? Have you heard this?
Yo, have y'all
podcast?
watched The Social Dilemma on Netflix?
I started it. I haven't finished it yet.
No.
That was going to be my second topic. I finished watching it last night because I wanted to talk about it today, but
Yeah.
it fits perfectly with this. It's all about how like
You gonna finish that?
they have this AI that just kind of like assigned to each of us that have a
Mm-hmm.
account, and they study what you like, and yeah, I mean it's good because they show all the details and then they show like it acted out like
Yeah.
But so they study what you like and they try to, and it shows why things pop up on your Facebook. It's like, oh, Miles has been interested in this, and it's swipe, you know, here's the next one, and tries to take your rabbit hole. So it was all about how they study kind of you and how
Mm-hmm.
your preferences, what you like, and how to keep you interested. Because their whole goal is to have you look at your phone as much as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To stay on the app. That's why it's so addicting to just keep on scrolling.
Yeah.
And that's how you place ads in there and it becomes big revenue for it.
One of the things that blew my mind was, I think it said, one of the things, I think it was middle school and then high school girls, they had it broke down. And starting in like 2008, whenever social media became mobile on a phone,
Yeah.
is for girls, I think it's 15 to 19, the suicide rate went up 159% since, and then girls 13 to 15 went up like 80 or 60, 80 something
Wow.
percent.
This is on that social dilemma.
Yeah, some
Oh, wow.
psychologists on there talking about how for every 100,000 girls previously, before the social media on the app, like that harmed themselves is pretty steady, but then as soon as it came up, it just skyrocketed. So the effects of like, just from people commenting, and then the guy that created the like button on Facebook, he was on there, and he said the whole purpose of it was just to spread positivity, like, oh, I'm gonna like the post.
Mm.
And he said they didn't know it had turned into people crying because they didn't get a lot of likes on their post.
Oh.
exactly.
But it's funny because everybody that's on that show, it says former so-and-so of Facebook, former so-and-so of YouTube. Nobody's still employed here, it's just former.
Yeah.
But
I guess that's a good thing. People are starting to see, like the employees, the people that are in there are starting to see,
Yeah.
like, hey, this is not a good thing.
the very end, it
Exactly.
talks about like, what do you think path we're on? One guy says, he's there quiet, and he's like, in the next few years, short term, probably a civil war, because of. And then another guy says, because of the phone and the way we just look at it and deal with it, and how people interact.
Mhm.
Because then it started breaking into politics, how if we have different political views, Facebook doesn't show you my political view; it shows you yours.
Yeah.
So I don't ever see what you're seeing.
oh,
So we're constantly, and because it talked about how Facebook maybe rigged the election, all this stuff.
Mhm.
You have to watch it. But then he says, one guy thinks that it'll just be everybody will die out because nobody can get along, everybody's gonna end up killing each other kind of deal.
Mm.
It's interesting. You have to watch it. You
It's
have to
gonna be
watch
like
Right. I'll get it.
you seen the movie Wall-E?
it. What?
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Where they're
You never seen Wall-E?
Oh yeah.
Wally.
Oh,
And then we said
okay.
Wally.
Look, when you said Wally, I legitimately
You
thought.
probably think Wolf of Wall Street is
No. Like what came into my head was literally just some like middle-aged man that lives in Brooklyn who's like, yeah, my name's Wally, but Wally like Wally,
Yeah.
and that's what I thought, and I was like, I've never watched this movie.
It's a good movie though.
But yeah, no, I've seen Wally. Love Wally.
You know that we were with my family this past weekend, and that movie came on. I didn't get to watch all of it, but I watched the first part where you see the humans in the space station, and they're just running around. That's what I imagine it, just like
More than
that.
likely.
What I wanted to kind of talk about too is do you think that being able to ban these apps is going to hinder the growth of being able to solve problems together? So right now, I believe this is going to end up splitting, America and China even further.
Oh, yeah.
And so
Maybe.
my overall thought is that if we keep on doing that, we're going to be trying to solve, the same issue but two different solutions instead of trying to get to one.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying? And making
Yeah.
it faster.
I see what you're saying.
But I don't know if they would have done. I don't know if we would have done that anyways with relations, how they've been forever.
Yeah.
I guess. But I
think
you see what I'm
I
saying?
think our relationship with China, it's been really long time coming. This isn't something that just like started with Trump
Mhm.
administration. This is something that has been going on since the Clinton administration. It's an old fight. But the thing is this kind of comes back to the whole social dilemma thing. Is like we just now are hearing about it more and more every day due to how plugged in we are.
Oh yeah.
And that's the thing with honestly a lot of like current topics. A lot of current things that go on in general. Like
Mhm.
a lot of these things have always been there, but we've always been able to ignore them because we've never had an outlet to actually receive information.
Mhm.
But I don't know if it'll cause any harm. I truly don't know.
Yeah.
They're still going to send stuff over that they made. We're going to buy it, made in China.
Oh yeah.
So,
I agree. Amazon.
Call of Duty or like mobile versions of like Call of Duty and I think Fortnite. They're owned by a company, Tencent. Tencent
Yeah.
is Chinese, also been accused of gathering data and all that, and
That's
so many people are plugged into both of those franchises.
That's what I was reading is that Trump's wanting, or the Trump administration is wanting to get away from. I can't remember the company's name, but basically a big provider of these mobile chips to be able to run your phone, and the 5G that's coming out too, the chips to do that, and they're wanting because they're the big provider over there in China for those, and a lot of the companies use that. And what Trump's trying to do is trying to basically say, don't use them, use somebody else, and that's because he's worried about spying, I guess, and the trade wars, stuff like that.
that's what they say in Social Dilemma that, like, if you're using something and it's free and you're wondering, like, how it's free or, what's the catch? And they said, you're probably so we're the product.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
Yes.
it was interesting to watch. Kind of freaked me out. And the whole time I was watching it, Katie wasn't interested, so she was just scrolling on. So I'm just like, are you not listening to what they're saying? And she's just scrolling.
Oh yeah.
But real quick, this will go with that. Go to your. Well, I don't know if your phone, Android, I don't know if they do it. Check what's your screen time been?
My
This
screen
is about to be terrible.
It's like wait, how do you go
My
to
daily
that?
average is 4 hours and 44
Holy
minutes.
cow. Where do you go to that?
Settings and then screen time. Or you can just search screen
Yeah,
time.
I'm just gonna search it.
Like when you look at that, you're thinking, man, So that would be
My daily average is 2 hours and 12 minutes.
so.
Oh, you're doing good. I'm gonna have both of y'all beat. I know it.
I mean, you got.
But
You're-
this only includes my phone, not the computer.
Yeah, that's just phone.
Yeah. So I'm sure it's way up.
So for me, like that's over a whole day a week. I'm just looking at my phone. That's crazy to think about.
But I guess it comes down to what are you using it for? Are you
Yeah.
are you scrolling, nonstop?
I feel like if I
actually
wasn't-
using it.
On my downtime, like if I wouldn't stare at my phone, I'd be staring at the TV. And I'm just
Oh,
using
yeah.
this as a like YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube videos,
I do too.
and so I know that yours 10 hours.
No,
That's my battery life.
Oh man, but
10
then
hours a day, daily. On your
daily. That's a 80-hour work week. Oh man, but it's scary when you see how long you do stare at your phone for a whole day.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking about that last night. I was just scrolling through
Like, can you-
Facebook, and I was like, "Wait a minute,
What do
It
you
doesn't
think?
like you can check it on Android.
Can you think back to, like, I remember my first phone was just the Nokia brick. Like, you didn't have all this stuff.
Mm-mm.
And so it was just text, call, and then it's like, man, what did I used to do? Like,
like accidentally tap the internet button? And
Yeah.
just, no.
and I remember I
buddy.
didn't have unlimited text. It was like 5 cents to receive one and 10 cents to send it or something like that.
Oh gosh.
And I didn't have unlimited for a long time. My mom would get so mad. But even when flip phones, or no, I remember getting the G1 or the Sidekick or something.
I had the G1.
And it had internet and all that, but still none of the social media stuff.
I don't think I actually knew. Like, it was still foreign to me, the internet
Yeah.
type of deal, especially with the phone. Back then, for some reason, I just feel like it was. Now that I'm thinking about it now, back then I could have actually knew how to use it, but I just don't remember being able to use it, or it was
Yeah.
it was kind of like foreign still.
Yeah.
And then I got, like, Maverick comes home and talks about TikTok because a kid in his class has a TikTok.
Oh,
And he's in 4th grade. I'm thinking, man, you know. Oh, well. Let us know what y'all think in the comments.
Oh goodness.
Is that it? Do you have anything else?
No, that's
Thanks for
it.
stopping by.
Thanks for
Thanks for
stopping
stopping
by. We forgot to do the part where we talk about our anything this week. We'll do that then, just to
Yeah.
catch up. All right.
Well, actually, we could do that now.
Yeah, we can break it.
You know, just break it in.
Break it up.
What do you do this week, Miles?
Oh, I worked.
we came up here Tuesday night, met Mark Messer,
Oh yeah.
hung out.
We had another podcast.
You met him finally?
Yeah, finally.
We met him for the first
Uh,
of several times.
that's pretty much. I didn't do anything this week either.
No.
Pretty boring segment.
What'd you do?
I work.
That's boring.
So exciting for us. All right,
We work a lot.
back to the.
Yeah. All right, back to the podcast. Nice break.
All right, here we go. Let me. Oh, is that coming out of the thingy?
Oh, it must be.
It won't let me control the volume on my computer. I can
Oh,
do it
yeah.
like this though.
Do it.
All right, so real quick, let me tell everybody about bull riding.
This is very relevant because we have a rodeo today. Actually.
It is tonight. I need Zocati. We're going to the rodeo.
Oh my
So here's what happened. Like I told Miles
I'm not
while
going.
ago, I watch a lot of YouTube. So there's this guy I came across. His name's Dale Brisby. Basically, he's not really Dale Brisby. That's like who he goes by. And he's just a funny, like, pretends he's the best kind of guy. And he has a ranch and they bull ride. Anyways,
Hang on.
so I went down this long rabbit hole because this other guy comes out to his ranch named JB Mooney, who's actually one of the best bull riders. I just found that out. And he rides. So anyways, I started watching this, and I don't really care about the people that get on there and ride for 8 seconds and it's good. I like the train wrecks. Like, that's all I'm about to show y'all. So every single video I'm about to show you.
Hurt?
Okay,
Yeah,
it's
that's what I like.
The Dale Brisby, you ain't no cowboy.
You ain't no cowboy.
Yeah.
He says, you ain't no cowboy, old son. And then he just says stupid stuff. Like, he'd be like, if you don't drink all that drink, you ain't no cowboy, son. It's fun. He's a funny guy. But anyway, so I watch his videos and I get dragged down this loophole. It's hilarious. But anyways, I don't like the good ones. I like the wrecks. That's what I'm about to show y'all. So I got these noted so I can start the right spot. This is a good one we're starting off with just to keep y'all ready for it. So you're supposed to ride for 8 seconds if you didn't know it. I'm already scared.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, just got hit with a horn.
That's
And now,
oh,
did you expect him to come back like that?
It's like,
Oh,
my goodness.
and they just called him like, "Hey, you good, homie?"
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, I think they're about to show a replay.
I'm wearing a helmet.
And apparently those vests are like for the bull to step on you. But he just can't. Watch this angle. It's like he just threw him. So he hits him in the head and then whoosh, bang, just like a rag doll. Dang. Let's listen. let's see what he said.
The bone crunching. Let's listen.
Oh gosh, that angle is just brutal. So that's what I like about bull riding. I don't like. Now this
I like
one,
seeing people get hurt.
yeah, this one,
Man.
this one's just stupid. Like he don't even make it out of the chute. I feel like this is where he messed up. Like he slaps the bull and boom,
Oh,
the bull just slams him into that pole.
is he done?
He's knocked out. Watch, they about to
God.
get him out of there. He don't know where he's at. Look at him. They're having to help him out. Look,
Did he
let
have
me
a
show you.
helmet on? He didn't have a
No,
helmet.
see, some guys don't wear helmets. They're stupid. Watch, he's gonna smack this bull, and that bull gets mad. Boom, bam, and he's knocked out. I don't need no helmet.
Cowboy hat on.
I feel like that's what some of them think. All right.
You're in a real bull ride. You can wear a cowboy hat.
So this one, if I was to ever say I'm gonna get her on the bull and ride it, I'd imagine this being how mine goes right
All
here.
right, here we go.
He's wearing a football helmet.
So he don't even make it, and he just get look at it, he just gets thrown in the air. I can see that being me. Yo, this bull's wild though. Like he tries to take, I think it's the one that tries. Yeah, he tries to take the horse out. Like watch this.
Boom.
He's supposed to go in that chute, and he don't want to, and then
Oh,
he tries to take them out.
Horse is like, nope.
Yeah, I think this guy lasted like 2 seconds. I don't even know if I last that long, but then he just gets boom.
You know, I've actually been to one of these
A
before.
rodeo?
Yeah, I told you.
Oh yeah.
It was the Columbus Civic Center.
They put it in the Civic Center. Ain't that
inside.
crazy?
And so they covered it with all the. What is it?
Civic Center is very versatile.
It is.
I saw Wizard of Oz on ice at the Civic Center.
We went to what's that, Christian Winter Jam or something?
Oh yeah, Winter
Yeah.
Jam was there. But the it was just like that, and you know they had the cages or whatever, the gates. I remember this one time. It was when I was in like 6th grade. I went with another buddy, and I wasn't into like bull riding. I actually wore like bands on my shirt. I didn't look like a rodeo type of guy.
Bands
Like,
elastic.
No, he tied
Rubber,
a pair of bands around
rubber.
his neck.
The
No,
rubber
like
kind.
probably like Metallica going across, and then the Beatles.
Everybody just
one-
looking at you. You
Nah,
ain't no
nobody looked
cowboy.
at me.
Ain't no cowboy.
But I remember
Also
this
the
one.
cowboy hat out of
Wait,
the
how do you know
pocket.
about Dale Brisby? Did you know about Dale Brisby?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I remember this one incident, and it was just like that. Dude got shot off
God.
and hit his head against the gate or the fence or whatever, and he was knocked out.
Was he wearing a helmet or a cowboy hat?
I really can't remember, but I just know he was knocked out.
Poor guy.
I was like,
So listen, if
scary.
you out there have a bull, and this video gets so many likes, Miles will ride that bull. Will you do it?
I don't know.
For
Probably not.
100 likes, if you have a bull, you can bring it into the studio and
What
let Miles ride it.
in the studio, trying to get that thing around the corner up here. We'll come to your farm and ride it, maybe.
Mhm.
All right, I think I got 2 more. This dude. All right, notice how the music's like good right here,
Mhm.
because he's killing it,
Who's he waving at?
and then
hey, whoa!
and then the music. Did you see how the music just changed? Like you know something bad's
yes.
about to happen.
His foot get caught?
Yeah, his spur got caught in his bull rope. Seeing the music changes, you know.
Oh.
So he's stuck, and the bull just let him have it.
Oh, God!
So the bull.
Oh, God!
Could you look at him? Look, he's about to hold this guy for dear life. Hold on. He's like, come here. So the bullfighters, they keep a knife in their pockets. They're trying to cut the rope right now to free him
Yeah.
while the bull's going crazy. That bullfighter just got slung in the air. And this guy on the horse, watch, he's going to lasso the bull like that's going to stop the bull. That rope. Golly.
No thanks.
I saw a picture on Reddit a while back, but it was this famous rodeo clown head, or I don't know if that's even the correct term. You know, it's the
Mhm.
guys that get
Bullfighter.
bullfighter.
They're bullfighters.
Okay, bullfighter, famous bullfighter, and the horn had went up under the guy's chin and
Oh.
out of his mouth. but he had been doing it for like 30 years or something. Like some like ridiculous amount of time he had been doing it, and literally he was back out on the field like 3 months later.
Oh, Lee.
Yeah.
They gotta
Turn your
get
mic towards you a little bit.
No.
There you go.
They gotta get paid good.
Yeah.
There ain't no, I don't know what they get paid, but
I don't know.
one of the guys he's one of these bullfighters that's at all these rodeos. He's always on Dale Brisby's thing, and he has a thing called Bull School where he like trains people to do this. So I guess that's how he makes most of his money. I don't know.
You'd have to have really good insurance. Maybe not good pay, but good insurance.
I mean, also, you know, you get clout and stuff. If you're the guy that got stabbed through the mouth, or
Hey,
under the chin and out the mouth, you get to look at every bull rider that comes out there and just like,
I saved your life.
sorry.
I'm gonna have to go to the rodeo tonight and see if I can find any of this going
Do I
on.
have permission to ride this bull, sir? You know, like,
Do you want a horn through your mouth?
Let me see here which one.
It's a preliminary. You have
well,
to
that
have.
wasn't called for.
So this dude's smart. He's wearing a helmet. He just got slung
He
around.
just looked like a
He did.
propeller.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of a boring. See, those are kind of boring, but still good. He can't walk. I like the disasters. I think this is a disaster.
He's doing good.
Well, he thinks he survived.
Oh.
Look, he thinks he survived, and then boom! Like he thinks he got off and got away. Let me watch that again.
He's doing good.
Okay, so are you going to be showing like tiny clips?
Yeah, I'm gonna have
Right.
it for people so they can see what we're looking at. So he thinks he got away, and then boom,
Ooh,
bam!
it kind of threw me off. He looked like he was about to get.
I think this last one is the nasty one.
Oh, how nasty.
All right, notice he's not wearing a helmet. Okay, first mistake. Well, you can't see it yet. No helmet,
Oh,
right?
man.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, how nasty is that? I
Well,
don't want to be sick in the morning.
it's not nasty like gonna show anything.
Oh, okay.
It's just you see what happens to him. Like, oh my! So no helmet. All right, so right there, the horn hits him in the head and knocks him out. He's unconscious.
Oh.
And look at him just holding on unconscious. His hand's stuck too.
Oh, man.
And he's getting stepped on the head. And so they're trying to get the bull off of him. It's going to show her. Why would you not wear a helmet? If you have the option.
Why would you not? Why would you just not be? I don't know.
Well, let me see. Oh, right here. Show some different angles.
Oh, I don't know. Why is it?
Got to.
Oh,
All right, so it's about to show him. All right, right here, his head gets hit by the horn.
boom.
Wait, the next one.
Oh, there's it. Oh, yeah, that's it right there.
And then now his hand's just stuck and he's unconscious.
Man.
The bull's just trying to get him off of him. Kicking him, about to step on him in a minute while he's unconscious. I guess the good news is he doesn't feel all this until he wakes up.
Not yet. I was gonna say.
Look, the bull about to land on him.
What would it take for you
See,
to
that's
get
that guy
on
talking
one
about. Bull?
of those? Yeah.
100 likes. 100 likes, I'm getting on that
I'm
thing.
about to make 100 fake.
Just-
Facebook.
Watch out, they
dude.
might come get you and spy on you if you have 100 of them.
You ain't lying. Anyway, so that's why I like bull riding for this kind of. But mainly Dale Brisby. I can't believe you watched Dale Brisby.
How is that so unbelievable?
I just didn't see you, being entertained by Dale Brisby.
I mean, it's funny.
You need to watch the Dale. I don't even know which one to recommend because some of them are kind of dry.
We'll sit here and pour through some videos after we're done with this because
Yeah.
I actually have a channel I want to show you guys. I think you'll enjoy.
We got a projector. We're watching on a projector. We have a projector this
Yeah,
way.
right
Oh,
there.
it's right there, but it's
The
pointing.
clips
that
you'll be able to see. Well, you already watched the clips. It's already been cut in.
way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I was thinking back, I should have screen recorded this so they
Mhm.
could have seen it every time I rewinded and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Next time.
Next time.
Next time. All right. So on to
Oh goodness. You know,
third story.
what is that? Right. So that's one of those. What is that? The vape.
It's like a puff bar thingy.
There was one in my yard the other day.
Oh God.
Was it yellow?
No.
Oh, Jack had 2 yellow ones the other day.
No. This one was a purple one.
Yeah.
I think.
Whenever I dispose of mine, I just ride by your house and throw them out.
Just toss them out.
So what you were going to talk about, and then you called us, and
So I was gonna do just some UFOs, but I figured that was pretty.
I would have been interested. In
we'll
it.
work that in one day because I know some people.
We'll
will.
work it in. It could be fun, but honestly, like, just felt like my heart wasn't in it. So,
And we're back.
on the front. During the
Oh,
break, we
man.
were just talking about Jack, or was it you that just said, or Miles, what would you really do to ride a bull? I said 100 likes. And then I said, only if they get on with me and all 3 of us just riding the bull. We're going to have to do it. If you have a bull. Preferably, we don't know bucking bull. We just want to Give us a cow. We'll ride it.
Just give us a cow.
After watching those videos, we're not trying to be like that.
Look,
No.
go big or go home. Just give us the biggest,
And we-
meanest, throbbing bull you have
And
ever.
we only have 2 helmets, so somebody's gonna have to go without a helmet.
I think this will be the only time.
Cowboy
I'm
hat.
Like, this will be the only willing time that I actually sit. I'm in the middle.
I'm
Because I'm going to hold on to both of you.
I'm safest. Oh,
I'll be the anchor of this group. Hold y'all on. So,
Wrap
yeah.
around with your legs. Oh, that's
all right. So, my topic that I chose. So I was gonna do UFOs, but like I said, Hart wasn't really in it. I found it was actually, I mean, not really boring, but just like piling through the research, I was like,
Yeah.
man, this is.
that was like my first topic. I did.
You want me to pull up a picture of?
Yeah,
Just her?
pull up a picture. Pull up the.
I'm gonna screen record this time.
Yeah, pull up the.
I'm not pulling up the picture you sent.
No, don't pull up that picture. Pull up just type in gun girl. Okay, so today we are discussing Caitlin Bennett, also known as Poop Girl, Gun Girl, the Kent State Pooper Trooper. So, Caitlin Bennett is she's a character. So
She's on the right side of things.
I guess
Not
Google
not as like
you know,
right as
when I
in
looked
correct,
her up,
but
so
just
Google has
right.
her listed as a civil rights activist.
Hmm.
No.
With a gun.
We say gun girl.
Gun girl. Just type in gun girl. That's all you need. And
Oh, I watched it. I saw her on YouTube.
yeah, I mean, like, it's. Let's see. This photo right here is the one she kind of got. She got like famous for.
Her graduation. Come and take it.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so basically, the story we're covering is supposedly she pooped herself at a frat party.
Supposedly.
Allegedly. So,
She's gonna end up coming after us.
With that same gun.
I hope so. So, anyways, got a little thing for her. So,
Oh,
she's
this
famous
is
for.
this is where I saw her. I saw her on Impulsive. She did a clip on there. That's where I saw. Okay, go ahead.
Good for her. So she's famous for open carrying an AR-10 at Kent State University for a grad photo, as well as sporting the same AR for a photo in snowy weather on Twitter with the caption of "Look at all this global warming,"
Huh.
which is also a pretty dumb photo. She's pretty anti-global warming. It's not real because it can still get snowy.
If
so-
Leo DiCaprio says it's real, it's real.
Thank you.
Is this one of her?
Yeah,
probably,
it's
right?
Look at all this global warming.
yeah, that's it.
Because
So-
it's snow. Because she's somewhere where it's cold and it's snowing.
Yeah, it's global warming isn't real.
Interesting.
Let's see. She has contributed to InfoWars, which is
Yeah. What's his face?
Alex Jones.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the face of InfoWars. So I mean, Alex Jones is, they're putting chemicals in the water to turn the frogs gay. That old classic.
He's got that raspy.
yeah.
He just screams at people, don't he?
Yeah.
He screams at people. He takes his shirt off a lot.
I'm sure everybody knows.
Really?
Jones is just.
I don't ever listen to him.
He was on Impulsive also with Logan Paul.
His Joe Rogan episode was pretty good.
Oh really?
He did a Joe Rogan episode, and it was funny, especially just because he just keeps getting mad the entire time, and Joe's just like, dude, I'm not trying to argue, and he's like, oh no, like it's pretty bad. But yeah, there's old Alex. Yeah, love him. So let's see. She was president of the Kent State chapter of Turning Point USA. They're like, I think they were founded in like 2012. It's young conservative group.
Mm.
Whatever. Chapter of that, but she later resigned after holding a protest against student safe spaces at Kent State. I guess she was mad that students wanted safe spaces. So,
Yeah.
anyways, that backfired on her, and she resigned from her position at Turning Point, which they probably just told her, like, dude, just
Yeah.
go. So, let's see. She's married to Justin Moldo. They run a libertarian media outlet called Liberty Hangout, which is usually denied by most actual libertarian parties due to the content they promote and post.
Mm.
I got to do a little bit of digging on them. I was like, well, what kind of stuff did they do? And they actually held a poll on Twitter of, do you believe the Holocaust happened, as we've been told?
Oh.
To which they got a 50-50 response, and
This group did, or she did.
the group that she heads up with her husband. So they posted that poll, and then it got a 50-50 response of like, yeah, it happened, or no, it didn't. And then they tweet out, post the poll, saying it just doesn't seem possible that 6 million people were killed.
But dummies.
Yeah, so
Do they not know how many people are in the world? Like, there's a ton.
probably not.
There's a ton of people. It's 6
More
million
than
people
likely.
can.
America is the center of the world for these people.
Oh my goodness.
So, anyways, they also said stuff like, in light of recent events, Trump needs to declare himself a dictator. And, and that's, I put, because dictators are always the answer, like, yeah, dictatorships are totally the way to go.
I wonder if this girl grew up very, not like the Duggars, but like the Duggars, but not about religion. Like her parents are very strict and
I don't know.
kind of trained them to this way.
But, like, I feel like I've seen some other stuff from her, but I could be getting it mixed up with, like, Tommy.
Oh, yeah.
Or
What's her
whatever.
name?
Where, I don't know. She's very, like, she's, like, anti-feminism. She's, like, I don't know. I mean, it's...
I think a lot of these people that are almost famous because of their views are so strong with their views that they don't see anybody else's, and I think that's pretty rough.
Yeah, and I think that's, like, on all sides of, like,
Yeah.
political parties.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's like, I mean, but also, I think also you kind of get to a point where you kind of gain your clout on whatever your point is. So you're never going to waver on your opinion, or at least waver on your opinion in public, because you've already
You'll
built
lose,
up,
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you've already built up a following. And
Is it worth it at that point though? Because what if?
Because she's making money to her.
Yeah.
yeah, I
probably
mean, I was
worth
about
it.
to say, I mean, ad revenue is a heck of a thing. So
Mhm.
I don't know. So here's
I-
a little.
I-
Here's a little tagline after the little thing I put. It said, "On to the meat, or shall I say, the poop." So-
Let's just talk about how Jack typed. Look, bonus point, and it's back and front
It's
and back.
I
At A
hate
plus.
when our printer does this, but it did anyway. So, all right. On February 18th, 2019, Barstool Sports caught
Barstool, that's my boys right there.
caught a sniff of this story
They-
from what I'm guessing was an anonymous source and just ran with it, writing, "Well, looks like a pretty open case to me." Now, I'm gonna not say the S word as much because I think poop is just funnier, especially in this context, so we'll restart it. "Well, looks like a pretty open and poop case to me. Gun girl apparently pooped her pants at a college party, and let me tell you, once you poop yourself in public, that's it. That's who you are. That's what defines you." Even this chick, the most single insufferable girl on the planet, with such an over-the-top bombastic shtick and calling card, even she will be defined by the poop in her pants. Everything else just fades to background. Like, she gets all up in your face with an RCP 90 with a microphone in your face, screaming about how she wants her guns, and the only thing you'll be thinking is, you crapped yourself at a party. How did that happen? Did you gamble on a fart? Were you passed out? Did you make it to the bathroom at all? How'd you get home? Did you wash the clothes or just throw them away? You're going to have a lot of questions, and they aren't going to be about the Second Amendment. So, also,
That was from Barstool.
that was from Barstool. That was just a snippet
Yeah.
of a very long.
Have they confirmed that this was her?
So I'll get on to that.
I say before they watch this podcast, we're not saying
Yeah.
this is you.
No, we are not saying, because there is actually no definitive evidence, but it's still a funny story all the way around. Also,
Yeah.
one last thing, I didn't even include this in talking about her. She initially gained traction for, like I said, posting a photo post-graduation of her at Kent State
Yeah.
University with a gun. She was a super gun activist to the point of, like, we need to have open carry on
Campuses.
on college campus and stuff, and she was very for that, which, hey, I can see the arguments, but also she didn't have any argument worth using. Like, I think the number one thing that she ran with, from what I saw, was like, there was the shooting at Kent State University in 71, and that's what she was like, there was a shooting on this campus and I'm not allowed to carry a gun, and people are like, that was 50 years ago in one time. Like, maybe, I'm just saying for context, be like, hey, there's a lot of rapes on this college campus, and I think a gun would scare some people
You
off.
something more relevant.
Yeah. Or wait, what?
You talking about, because she's talking about the
Yeah, like,
The
she's
shooting.
bringing up issues that,
Or 50 years ago.
50 years
Yeah.
ago, bring up something more relevant, like, hey, there was this many assaults to females on campus this year,
Mhm.
or there was this many sexual assaults that happened. And maybe if, they had a gun on them and just, let somebody know.
just let some bullets pop pop.
Yeah. Never shoot at this guy. Always just no, don't do that.
You can carry a gun, just don't shoot. You just shoot in the air. Pop, pop.
No, don't shoot in the air.
Don't shoot in the air.
Shoot down. Just scare them off.
Shoot down.
Ricochet.
Bennett's response to this allegation via Twitter was, and this was, I said on Twitter, liberal sports writer at KFC Barstool is trying to defame me over lies, but let's not forget this progressive hero cheated on his pregnant wife. Leftists are hypocrites that don't care about women and treat them like garbage. This is real toxic masculinity. Now, at the time of her sharing this, I did a little looking. So the allegations that he cheated on his wife or all that, they were like over a year old. So she literally went digging into like, what's something bad he did? Now, I'm pretty sure this was just a joke on Barstool's part, like the Onion. Like it's not real. But then like,
I've been thinking it's real because I've heard the story before.
well, and that's the thing. But then like all of a sudden.
She tries to defend it.
She tried, and that's where people are like, "Man, you're getting really mad about this," which is what put lots of hostility and trying to deter the situation from her with an article about this guy supposedly cheating on his wife that's dated more than a year old at the time of her posting. So, a snippet from coed.com would bring some loose evidence to the table with finding a Redditor who claimed, I had some friends that went to Kent State with her, and after the story started making the internet rounds, they all claimed to know someone that was there. So if she really did grab herself, I'd imagine there would be some type of picture evidence. So probably not true, but I'm not going to let that ruin my fun of laughing at her. But that's where the turntables.
As we know.
As we know. So, the fabled picture of allegedly Caitlin Bennett lying face down on a bathroom floor in a dress with what I can only personally describe as a cow patty plopped in between her legs.
So you hear that? Allegedly. Don't come after us.
So that happened. The photo came out. It's you can still find it on the internet. I was lucky enough to find it, and then discussing the story with my two co-hosts. Sent it to them. I also sent it to a few other people. Like, hey, what do you think of this?
Hey, do y'all know Gun Girl?
Yeah, exactly. But right here, an old man who's near and dear to my heart's opinion of the photo is that's just nasty. So
that's not what I thought too when I.
Yeah.
So a few more comments on the photo. A Reddit user stated, "Is the poop go in two directions due to her wearing a thong?" With another Redditor replying, "It's called the double barrel."
That's nasty.
It's horrible. It's horrible. You can look it up at your own risk, but I kind of advise you don't.
Yeah,
so,
don't look it up.
Don't look it up. It'll ruin your day or make your day if you're me. So, of course, she's denied the photo is actually of her. I mean, who wouldn't? And without a face to put to the turd, there's no way of actually knowing its authenticity. I've personally seen claims around the internet that there are photos from the same party of her wearing that exact dress, although those photos have been long since scrubbed. But that's more than likely false and sounds like a lot of a convenient hearsay. Did she poop herself? The world may never know and may have never been meant to know.
But Caitlin, you know. If you
she knows if she pooped herself.
And those people around her know if that was her. I'm surprised none of them are speaking up. That were in the photo, the people that are standing around her.
Yeah.
I mean, they may have been the friends like, oh, gosh.
They may have been the ones that hit up Barstool. But
that's true.
It's one of those things like, her face isn't in it.
You don't know.
You don't know. Like, you can look at all of her photos and see that she, like, really naturally wears her hair curly. Girl in that photo had straight hair. Now, like, I did some investigation into that poop. All right.
Now, do you think this would matter if she was more of a light, activist? It probably wouldn't. I wouldn't.
It probably wouldn't. It's just the fact that it's like it's her, and she's so obnoxious with the way that she
approaches things.
She approaches things. Yeah, I mean, like it's kind of like, I don't know, Nancy Pelosi. If something came out on her, like okay,
it did. The mask and the
the whole haircut thing. Any like.
I haven't heard much about that.
Lately. There was that. She did a lot of stuff. It was
I don't know.
But anyways, I mean, like even just.
She said she was framed, is what she said.
Framed.
Yeah, framed. So, but like you look at that, but if it was someone that is also a Democrat, but rings and rings below where she's at, it probably wouldn't have even made a headline because of how like irrelevant it was. But the fact that it was Nancy Pelosi is the fact that it gained so much traction. Much like just because it was Gun Girl is the reason that this story caught fire.
And that's
If it
Barstool's
was-
one job is to find stuff like this.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's not like MSN reported on it. Like it's Barstool Sports.
Fox
Like-
News.
Yeah, exactly.
Guess what we got?
Yeah.
And especially, it was at a college party, I guess, because they're all about the college scene.
And
yeah.
well, and that's the claim is it was at like a frat party. So
So Barstool, that's right up their alley.
Yeah.
And their whole thing is to get clicks and and people respond, which they got her response, so they probably love that. That's
I was about
a win
to
for
say, I
them.
mean, like, if it's a lie, and it more than likely is, she definitely fell like right into it,
Yeah.
like, and just really gave them even more traction, more than anything. So
Moral of the story is, don't poop yourself.
don't poop.
don't poop
yourself.
yourself, and if anybody ever claims you poop yourself, don't deny it, and also like don't
Just own
confirm it. Just
she shouldn't have tweeted back. That should have been okay then.
yeah, if she wouldn't have said anything, it wouldn't have gained any traction. But like now, like I've seen protests more recently, or like where she's out like at rallies or whatever, like starting with people, like and people literally just like, yeah. People like walk up and hit her toilet paper, or like
yeah. And yeah, that's I would assume that's just because she's so obnoxious and rude about her stance. Now, if she wasn't,
I mean, it's
I
not
doubt.
even like her stances that bother me. I mean, I think any stance most people have, unless it's like being a Nazi, literally.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's usually an argument both ways that can be had. But like, I saw one video where it was like some protest, and she went up and she said something, and there was like a girl standing in front of her, and like she had like a camera guy behind her like filming her, and she was like talking, and then she said something, and she said something about a girl's weight. I think like she called her like she was like this fat pig or something like that. I don't think it was necessarily fat pig, but it was a jab at the girl's weight in front of her. So the girl turns around and is like, "What the F did you say to me?" And like is like yelling at her. She's like, "What?" So and then she turns around and she's just like, "I'm carrying. I hope you know that."
I'll shoot you.
So it's like
pop, pop.
Yeah.
Right in there.
So literally it's
Oh
like
my goodness.
she starts a fight, and then when someone gets mad at her, she's like, "I have a gun, by the way." And it's like, you literally want gun rights, but that is the most improper way to be a gun right advocate, is to literally start fights, and then when someone comes back at you, it's like, I'll shoot you because I have a gun.
Problem solved.
Yeah. Problem solved. Problem solved. So,
That's terrible.
you fatty.
Oh my goodness.
so anyway.
Shoot it right up into there. I'm gonna go get my permit so I can just get away from it. Pop, pop.
No. Please don't.
The bullet come back down to karma, take me out.
Saw a Reddit post where a bullet actually came down this guy's windshield. Like,
Oh no.
it was in
Oh,
a
dude.
residential neighborhood, but literally,
Oh, yeah,
like,
it's dangerous. Shooting straight up.
yeah.
Isn't there?
They do it
like
on
a
July
move-
4th.
a book?
You know, fireworks. We run
Yeah.
around, we go pop, 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 like that, just to we
That's
can't
dangerous.
afford them.
Yeah, it's dangerous. It's very dangerous. Don't shoot up. Do not listen to Casey.
Shoot down. And
Just don't shoot at all.
Don't shoot
Yeah.
90 degrees. Shoot down.
Shoot down and like shoot at dirt. Don't shoot at like concrete. Or
I'm thinking it's like, what's
How
the
about-
car? Dance. Da, 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 da.
Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, you just trying to move your feet real fast, not a good shot. Oh, you got me in the toe.
oh my god.
Oh shoot!
Just
So-
don't shoot. Just don't shoot.
Put your guns away. Let's love.
Come on.
So y'all have any second topics ready?
Oh, mine was
what is
social
our-
dilemma. We kind of talked about it.
what are we at on time?
49 minutes.
Yeah.
49 minutes. That's a good episode.
That's a good episode.
Yeah.
This is kind of what the episode's gonna look like going forward. Chris,
Yeah.
you good? Okay. I haven't referenced. Chris has been quiet over there today.
He ain't said much.
My mom asked me. Oh no, it was Katie. She said, "Who's filming for y'all?" I said,
Chris.
"Just the cameras on a tripod." She said, "Who do you keep talking to over there?" I said, "Chris."
It's our sound guy.
Did you see all the?
Video guy.
My mom said she listened to episode 1. Said she loved it. She said for me to get off my phone, I look rude. I said I was trying to find our songs on MySpace because I was just sitting over here like this the whole time trying to find my phone. And then Miss Donna just took us down memory lane, boy.
I know, all
Y'all
those
see all them
photos.
photos?
Yeah.
I did.
So,
Oh man.
oh man. Yeah, they were. I was
Please don't go
100
look at
pounds
it.
lighter.
Please, we might go delete that
with the long
post.
hair.
I miss it.
That's the Jack we used to know.
My father listened to it. He was a big fan. He thought it was nice.
He messaged on there, and
Yeah, but he did think we kind of made him out to be
so listen,
a jackass.
Jason. I told Jason's
So-
one of our biggest fans, so we're not talking bad about you, Jason.
No, we're not talking bad about you, Dad.
We love you.
You've always been Casey's favorite.
You've always let us into the house whenever we wanted to come in the house.
And Casey's
You know,
always
he
been
still
your
has
favorite.
that tiger head hanging up in his office.
Hey, the one I brought him?
Yeah.
What a
A
great
real
guy.
tiger head.
I went to
Casey
Africa.
went out and killed a tiger.
Shot with a
He's
bow,
like, I know
not a
you like
gun.
Auburn so
No
much.
gun. We Come here, tiger. Dance, tiger. So then the tiger ran away. I cut his head off and gave it to Jackson.
Oh my goodness.
You didn't take it to a taxidermist or anything. You just took the dripping.
I mean, if you feel it, it's kind of soft. I just kind of took some pillow stuffed animals and stuff.
Is that where my pillow went?
Yeah. Very soft stuff.
Where did you get that tiger?
Tiger head? I think a thrift store. I really don't know.
Oh.
Or maybe I don't know. But it was just I gave it to Jason one day. I think that was the morning we were going to Puerto Rico.
It was.
Oh really?
We went
Yeah, because
by.
he drove the van to Puerto
Yeah.
Rico. Or he drove it to Atlanta. He drove.
They got a bridge to. Oh, he did. He
drove
took us to Atlanta.
Drop us off. Oh goodness.
No, it can go on water too. He drove all the way. He hit every wave.
So
Especially- yeah.
that
go
is
back
the
to Puerto
morning. I
Rico.
Give him. It's the morning. Man,
Let's go back to Puerto Rico. Let's do it.
you
Nah,
think?
it's too expensive.
Oh,
It's too
you know, in
expensive.
those pictures that she posted though, she did post a picture of Linsky, and I was like, oh, that's Linsky. Did you see it?
No,
I forgot what he looked like.
I remember him.
Yeah, I
He
did
was,
too.
he
You
was
have to
always
go
pretty
look.
cool.
I
yeah.
think you mooned him in the middle of the parking lot too,
I
Yeah,
did.
he did.
and that's what cut the deal.
It still blows my mind that Instagram allows that picture of my butt that you tagged me in for my birthday years ago. They didn't shut that down.
No,
Wow.
they didn't.
Where I'm just standing there and Miles is doing like this,
Thumbs
Yeah,
up.
that is.
and it's still on there. Instagram has not took it off.
You have the girliest butt.
It's back when I was only like 120 pounds. Now I done packed it on. I did go for a walk yesterday. We were talking about exercising,
Yeah,
but then I ate this biscuit, so whatever. So, anyways, this is what episode's gonna look like from now.
it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
Hopefully. So next week
Yeah.
we have some new topics.
We'll meet up
UFOs?
here again next Saturday morning, and these are gonna come out. Hopefully, our goal is every Thursday.
I was a little tired this morning. I almost didn't.
You can do it.
Look, I wouldn't have gotten up if so Millie's been sick with like a cough.
Mhm.
So she woke us up at like 2:00 and she was just coughing. It's one of those things where like, just let her, she'll be okay. And then she starts like and me and Bracy both are like out of bed, running to the room, and then she like sits up and she's just like like she's like,
Wanted
"Why y'all
some
wake me
Rough
up?"
day.
So we moved her to the bed, and then at like 5:00 in the morning, she's like rolling around. She basically sleeps like a star, just
Yeah.
arms wide. And anyway, she was like kind of moving around and all that. She had moved where her head was facing towards the foot of the bed, and yeah, it was weird. I don't know how she did it, but she's kind of moving. I wake up, and then Bracy's kind of waking up. And then next thing I know, like, Millie just, like, rears her foot back and just, whop, kicks Bracy in the face. And Bracy's like, ow. Like,
And then Jack said, "It's my cue to go."
I moved her to her bed. She was kind of whiny. Then she went to sleep.
Nice.
And I was like, well, if I go back to sleep, I'm not waking up. So
oh
I was
yeah.
up.
I got up at 5.
5.
Yes.
My alarm didn't go off to 6:20. Then I texted y'all, said I was pooping in the shower, and then got here at 6:56.
Well, I got here early because I was like, oh man, I forgot to charge the batteries and for the camera, but it seems like we're good.
Yeah, we're about there.
I think we are. So
Awesome. See y'all next Saturday. Videos every Thursday, hopefully.
Oh yeah.
thank you for stopping
Music
by.
to play. If y'all want to know who this music is, check out Bossa Jeans on Bandcamp.
We have one song.
And that's this one you're listening to.
You know, wait.
Oh,
Have you been
stop the
seeing-
music.
Have you been seeing? We've been getting likes and views.
Hey, I'm telling you, it's my son.
Oh.
You talking about on Bandcamp?
Is it a bunch of fifth graders?
Just from yesterday,
Oh,
there was 7.
on Bossa Jeans?
7 new ones, yeah.
Oh, on the Facebook.
Yeah, on the
Oh, I don't know. I'm talking about the streams of the song Maverick, because every day he's like, let's listen to Bossa Jeans. We listen to it every morning. Turn your song on.
I really feel like y'all going to the Fox News Facebook page.
No, I keep contemplating deleting it, but then I'm like, oh, we're going to use it one day.
Holding on to it.
Yeah.
We're going to hold on to it.
Yes, we're gonna put something out there one day.
That's it. Okay.
All right, music's coming back on. We're out of here. We'll catch y'all later.
See ya.
Thank you.
Didn't you have a catchphrase you're gonna tell people all the time?
And that's how the cookie crumbles.
That wasn't it, but let's go with it.
See ya.
See ya.